Namaste everyone. My name is Dhyanesh. So thank you. Welcome to my podcast channel Noneti Machan. Today we have a guest Narendra, who has 8 years of experience, even more than 8 years of experience in the field of data engineering. So today we are going to talk to him on this topic only, data engineering, like how a person can be data engineer or what are the challenges uh, as a data engineer we face in the initial days of our career, how we can get job easily, or what are the tools we need to learn to be a data engineer. So pause the video. We have shoot the podcast with him. Hope we will add some value if you wanted to pursue your career in the field of data engineering. Please watch it. Hope it will be worth watching the video. Let's watch the video. So, hi Naren, thank you for coming to my podcast channel Noneti Machan. We will be today discussing about your journey uh, as a data engineer, and we will be asking few questions about like how your journey has been throughout your career, and how a beginner can be a data engineer. Either they are a college going student, or either they are freshers, or they are in final year. So the podcast should be able to guide anyone who wanted to be a data engineer.
Okay.
So I want you to give the roadmap to
Okay.
anyone to be data engineer, and your learnings, and where you struggle in your career, and what mistakes people should not do in their career, and what are your learnings people must do to succeed as a data engineer in their career. So thank you for coming to my podcast.
And first of all, thank you. Thanks for
Thank
inviting
you.
me. And it is really great thing you started this channel and educating many people who want to grow their career in IT and different sectors. It is really good initiative, and all the best for your channel.
Oh, thank you so much.
And hi everyone, myself Narendra. I'm having 8+ years of experience in IT. I learned big data in 2011-12. That time, after that, I started giving trainings and all. After that, I'm into IT. I started like a data engineer, and I worked in AWS data lake engineer. After that, I worked on Snowflake, and also I worked on different data engineering projects, and also I worked on currently I'm working on Azure Databricks, Azure Data Engineering. Yeah.
So thank you for introducing yourself to our viewers. So thank you. First of all, Naren, I would like to ask about your beginning of your journey, when you
Okay.
started your journey and all.
Yeah, that's a really we can say it's a very good start. I'm from a local engineering college from Telangana. So there we don't have any campus placements at all. At that time, when I completed in 2011, IT sector is very low, boom is very low. I used to Google a lot. That time also, I got to know that big data is coming. So big data, it's a booming thing. People in US are talking about big data. A lot of articles coming on big data. So I started learning. Actually, one guy came from US and he started giving trainings in Hyderabad. That is small room only. In that, he started giving trainings. So I went there. I attended the classes. I felt okay. It's good. Actually, a lot of thing to learn. I got a call from one of the company from Amirpet, and they asked me to support on the big data one. I went there and I checked. So there they have their institute, they have their IT company also, and they work on SaaS and all, Linux servers, clusters and all. So I started working there. I'm supporting that institute also there. Na? I started giving classes, and I also had to go through the lot of big data videos by from different channels. So at that time, I completed 2 to 3 times my big data course completely, development part and admin part. I have very good knowledge. So I started giving classes, online classes. Actually, I met a guy. He's my senior. He's working in Infi. He's a big data developer. So I met him and I asked him like, "How is your work? Show me what you do daily, and how is it?" And he's already giving trainings.
Okay.
So he gave me a chance to deal with one batch. It went very good, and after that, back to back batches came. After that, I gave the trainings all over the India. My first training in Assam, Jorat Engineering College. After that, I gave training in Kolkata. I trained people in Bhubaneswar, KIT University, LPU, and for HP, I provided trainings. HP Educational Institutes, like all over India, I provided trainings. So after that, I started my own institute in Hyderabad, called IIMSC. We trained many people. We trained from your place also,
Bihar. Darbhanga.
Darbhanga people also. We trained a few
Okay.
people, few students. So after that, at a point, I started giving trainings to the IT companies also, like UHG. I trained them back to back 12 batches. So it's all going good, but at a point of time, I thought I need to work.
Okay.
Then I applied for jobs again after gap, after IT gap 1 year, and after the 2 years I am into this. So for with the 3 years, I told them like I am a trainer. So gave interview. I got the offer. I joined one company. There I got a chance to work on AWS.
Okay.
That is a very starting. So until that time, I worked on big data.
Okay.
Big data in that we have. So here, what is big data and all? We deal with data.
Hmm.
So whoever want to work on this data engineering, all they need to very good with data. Data means you need to work with SQL. You have very good knowledge on SQL and some programming language. After that, I joined another company. There also I worked. After that, I came to HCL. So here, at the time, whenever I'm working on the data engineering, uh, so I got to know about. So in that company only, they provided one internal training. It's a Snowflake. Again, I am very. I like to learn new things.
Yeah.
I like to explore new technologies. I read a lot of articles. So at that time, people are talking about Snowflake. It is going to come in next few years. So I started learning that also as a side small task. So I completed that one and I gave interview in HCL. They selected me on Snowflake. So here I joined. In the first project I worked on Snowflake. It went very well. After that, I joined the second project. In that project, I got a chance to work on DBT, DBT data build tool. So I felt like again it's started. I'm feeling bored. It is not like a data engineering task. Then again I moved back to data engineering. So my previous project was AWS data engineering. Means AWS project. Now current project is Azure Databricks.
Okay. Thank you.
So this is the journey.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe you felt bored.
No, 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 no.
Sorry for that.
No, no. Thank you. I have few more questions to ask
Yeah.
you, but you gave answer to all the questions. So I wanted to ask you, for a data engineer, what are the all skill sets required?
Okay, so normally what we do as a data engineer, we play with the data, whatever the data it is a structured data, or it is a CSV file, it is a Parquet file, it is a JSON file, or you are getting data from a website. So we'll take all the data, we need to play with that. So you need to have SQL skill, definitely.
First is the SQL.
SQL.
Yeah.
So here also, we use Spark SQL.
Spark SQL.
Yes.
SQL and plus Spark.
So if you know okay, it is like a cricket. If you are able to play with the grace ball, you can play with the tennis ball also.
Yeah, right.
So same thing. You are playing with a different one.
But my question is from the perspectives of a student who are in the college, or
Yes.
they are fresher, so
Yeah.
they don't know everything. So I want like you to explain in very simple language so that they can understand, like these are the skill set I
Yes.
learned, I need to learn.
Yes. Very good question.
Yeah,
Actually,
thank you.
it will help many. So if you are a student, if you are a college graduate, or you are already in a second year, third year, or you are studying engineering or something.
Or either they are choosing to change their field to a data
Okay,
engineer.
so you are working on a different technology. You want to shift it to the
Data
data
engineer.
engineering. So you need to have few things. One is cloud, any cloud. Same thing, same I told na, any cloud, Azure, GCP, Google Cloud, and AWS. These three are there. Same, it is like all are same concepts, but you are playing with a different ball. Here, what you need to know is one is SQL, and the one is Spark, and the one is Python. Here, some people, most of the people use PySpark. Few people use Scala Spark.
Okay.
So if you have this, remaining things are like in AWS you have the different things. Athena. Here you have if you it is in AWS, we call it as Athena. Same like SQL, databases will be there, tables will be there. You can query and you can see the data. Here when it comes to Azure, you will have a catalog. Same, databases will be there, tables will be there. Same like SQL query. I'm going speed. You want
Yeah,
me to little slow down?
yeah.
Okay. So it is same like SQL. We'll write queries in Azure. It is catalog. Uh, in AWS, it is Athena. So same way storage, there we have S3, here we have blob. So like this, names will be different, everything will be same. And also SQL, Spark,
Python.
Python, core Python is enough.
Okay.
Yeah, and also we'll do the some we need CI/CD also.
Okay.
uh,
And one cloud. Cloud is
yeah,
important.
any cloud.
Okay, any cloud. So these 4 5 skills is required. SQL is the first one. Second one is Python or Scala or PySpark.
Yes,
And third, Python. Fourth is CI/CD pipeline. Fifth is any cloud.
any cloud.
Yeah, right. So thank you for telling us the requirement of the skill set. And my next question would be the in your journey throughout the journey, when did you struggle that helps you to grow?
Yes, it's actually a good thing when in any project you are working in any project. So that pressure will be there. So in data engineering, definitely pressure will be there because you are going to deal with huge data, lot of tables, and downstream will be dependent on you. So here, when you are and project to project, every time. So if you are working in a project, you are working on few tools, or a few technologies. In next project, few will go from here and few new will add. So every time something new you need to learn. At the same time, you need to use your previous experience to do the tasks.
Okay.
So many things I did that from big data to when I came to AWS at that time. So I struggled to learn this AWS thing, Glue, Lambda, Athena, EC2. It will take little time, but we need to spend that time. But it's worth.
Yeah, those
Actually,
are worth. When
yes,
you
those are
struggle,
worth.
those struggle
Yeah,
time are worth.
yeah.
And
Always I used to depend on many online sources. First, I'll check that in YouTube.
yeah,
If
obviously.
any video is there regarding to the task or regarding to that tool. If I didn't find okay any course is there in Udemy, I'll go to Udemy. I'll check. If I found Udemy, the complete course will be there. But in that course, for my task, I need 4 to 5 videos. I'll complete that 4 to 5 videos, and I'll start testing it, and I'll do that, and I'll take my seniors' help.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a second question
Hmm.
for you. Did you ever face that self-doubt about yourself?
Yeah, many times, many times.
So how did you overcome it?
So when project is tough, and when it's like, yeah, as I told, I came from different means from a small college, and the people means wherever I work, I worked with IITians and very senior guys, and also who are like very well good knowledge guys. They used to means when I entered into that project, they used to do the task in 5 10 minutes. I used to take like 1 hour, 2 hours like that. So at that time I felt like, hey, what I'm doing, why these guys are doing really quick, I'm wasting a lot of time, and I'm taking a lot of time to analyze and fix these issues. So I learned, actually I learned more, I spent more time. I used to write notes. Okay, this issue. Okay, this error. Okay, this error will come because of this one. So I prepared all the list. Next time, whenever that same error come, I'll use to fix it in a minutes.
Okay.
So like that, many are there.
No.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, did you make any mistake in your career that you don't want to do anyone else?
Mistake in the means, yeah, I didn't shifted many companies. Um, so yeah, we need to shift the companies also. You should not. Actually, what I did is, what's my mistake is, I stayed in the same company because I'm able to learn some new things in the whatever the project they ascend. I think like okay, it's a lot to learn here, so I don't want to shift the company.
Okay.
So same like every new project, same thing is happening. I'm sticking in the same company. People means colleagues who are shifting, and they are getting double
Double.
than you. Means you are working three companies, means 3 years in a company, and another guy shifting every 1 year a different company. He's getting almost double in this last 8 years.
Okay, I have a question here.
Huh.
So, as a fresher or as a fresher, when people entered into the corporate world,
Yeah.
what should they do? Either they should focus on learning in the same company, or they should keep switching for their
Okay, it's a
professional
really,
growth.
really good question. And also, people who joined as a fresher, so they'll give normal, means when you entered into the project, they'll give you small tasks, very small things they'll give. But you need to learn a lot. You need to learn, you need to see your seniors, how they are working, what they are working, with the 4 years guy, what they are working, 8 years guy, what they are working. And so you also need to match them. After that only you need to think to switch the company.
Okay, so I have a next question for you. Like, what did you learn about problem solving skills?
Yes, problem solving. First thing, we need to instead of solving the issue, first we need to analyze.
Understand the issue.
Yes, first you analyze why we got that issue.
Exactly.
So if you spend that time, no, instead of trying to fix it, then you can complete the task easily. If you are trying to fix it without analyzing the issue, where it got, why it got, it will take more time than that, and also it will come again and again.
Exactly. It's
So
like if you know where I need to go, you will find the way. If you don't know where I need to go,
yeah,
you will never find
yeah,
that way.
try and error you will do.
So, what do you advise to fresher, college going student, or to the junior data engineer?
So learn, and you should learn. You need to analyze the market also. What is coming now? See, recently in HCL only I did a
We need to be updated in
yes,
the.
I did a this POC in last project and this project. In between time, they asked me to do a POC. What is that
What is
POC?
POC?
Yeah,
Sorry.
proof of concept.
Okay.
So that POC, what I did is like one SDK is there, one English SDK. So using ChatGPT AI, we give our inputs in English. We just say I want to join these two tables, and I want this result. So it will directly giving that Spark code. So it is not it is not required a regular data engineer to do the simple tasks. So you can focus on morely on complex tasks. Small tasks can be done by anyone, freshers also, by using that SDK and that framework.
Okay.
So we need to be updated every time. We need to be updated what is coming in the market, what is the latest thing, and then only you will grow. Actually your value will grow, your resume weight will grow. So definitely other companies will compete for your resume
Okay.
also.
Okay. If someone is stuck in the project, how
Huh.
can they change to another project, uh,
Yes.
matching with their skill set?
So
Can.
at that time, what you need to do is, actually you need to what development project you want to work on.
Yes.
That you need to upskill yourself. You need to learn everything. So how to do that and all, and also you need to complete the task. If you don't have project, You can go to hackathon. There will be a task. They'll give you the data sets. You need to solve. You need to write the code. So you will struggle initially, but you will make the progress and you will complete the task. So then you can able to explain the interviewers how you can solve the issue, how you can write the code. Main thing is you need to practice. What is the difference between college goer and the IT guy is, so there in college we study a lot. We study a lot instead of focusing on the practical thing. Instead of writing coding, and if you code now, you will get errors. You will get errors. Once you started solving the errors, next time it will reduce from 100% to say 70, 70 to 50, 50 to 30, 30 to 20, like that. It will reduce. But only you are reading, reading, reading. So then you have theoretical knowledge. Practical, when you start coding, you will get a lot of error. You will be panic. So it's better to do lot of practice, hands on, get hands on, then give the interviews. Every interview is same thing. They will ask you about your project, and they will ask you about optimization techniques, and they ask you about how what kind of issues you faced in your project. Then they will ask what they know in their project requirement. In my project requirement, I have these things. You have idea on that one or not?
Okay.
This discussion will happen. So if you are already covered, if you cover that architecture basics and everything, coding part, and your project explanation, issues, optimization techniques, you are already covered 60% of that interview questions. You already know.
Okay.
Remaining with your experience and your knowledge,
More you give the interview, more you gain the
yes,
knowledge, like what they
yes,
ask
that
you.
is also very good thing actually.
If someone learned from YouTube or anywhere but didn't get certification for that, and the one who gets certification for the same courses, is there difference, or what is the benefit of getting certification
Okay.
of that particular course?
Okay, actually, thing is mainly in interview, for picking your resume only it will help. So if you have 10 resumes, you want to pick two resumes. That HR will don't take your technical interview. He will just see your resume. You write you have knowledge on Python. He write he is certified in Python. So he definitely pass this resume to the technical people for the next round, technical round.
Okay.
So only that part. But if they took if they took five resumes,
Yes.
two are certified, three are non-certified, but these three guys are very good in coding. So in
Yeah.
interview, they'll definitely perform well. They'll get selected.
Got it. So I have more question for you. Like, you are a data engineer, right?
Yeah.
And you are also aware about data science, data analyst, and all these things. And there is one data. So, what is the difference between data engineer, data science, and data analyst? Because people correlate from these
Yeah.
words.
Yeah. So data engineer, we deal with data. So we build the pipelines, we build the data lakes. So extraction from the sources.
This is data engineering. You are explaining
Yeah,
what.
data engineering. So normally, what the complete scenario, if you take complete scenario, extraction, transformation, load, transform will do. And whatever the data sources, you have n number of data sources, we'll extract the data, we'll do the transformation according to the requirement only.
Yes.
According to the requirement. So here we use different technologies or tools to do this complete thing, and we'll give it to the our downstream. That data analytics guys, they will work with the reporting tools and all. They will show the our data, whatever we give the data. So they'll write their queries, and they will show it in a pictorial representation or graphical representation in their Power BI or Tableau or any representation tool. And data science team, so they also need the data. So they are also our downstream for data engineers. Once we processed, we cleaned, and we gave the data, they that much historical data, they do the analytics on top. They do that data science algorithms, they'll run on it, and predictive analysis and different analytics will be there. They'll do that and they'll give their result.
Okay.
So in all these cases, okay, in job market, if we say,
Yeah.
so if you have 10 data engineer jobs, na, two this reporting tool analytical jobs will be there, and also like two data science jobs will be there. So here we have more job opportunities we have as a data
A
engineer.
data engineer.
That is a one plus point for us.
Okay. So, is there any tools which is like data engineers only data engineers use, and data only data scientists use, or data analysts use?
Like it depends now. We are into data engineering, we use for extraction we use NiFi, Kafka, and some APIs we write, some scripts we write. Once we got the data, we'll clean the data. For that we use Spark, SQL, or Python, PySpark we use. And once data is there, we'll move to the downstream Mendelian architecture will be there, raw, refined, and gold, like that. So for this we have a flow. Initial when we discuss, when we got the project, in the brainstorm sessions, our architect will decide what we are going to use in this project, which one is best for this project. And they'll consider a few things like cost, and size of data we are dealing with, and amount of tables we need to deal with. So all these things comes under this deciding tools,
Okay.
what tools and what technologies we need to use. They'll consider all these things. And
Okay.
also they take the client's inputs also, we'll present these things we want to use. They can also suggest, clients sometimes they'll suggest, okay, don't use this one, use this one, because we already using in our other projects, this tool we are using, you can use that one, like that they'll suggest.
So I wanted to ask, what are the challenges in a data engineer's life? Challenges means, okay, these particular skills you must have, or you must be very strong in this particular skill,
Okay.
so that you will face less challenges as a data engineer. So I wanted to ask that.
Yeah. So definitely, this SQL is a very strong thing. As a data engineer, you should have. After that, Spark and Cloud one. Cloud again, anything new comes every time. Cloud will update. They are competing with each other. AWS, GCP, Azure, no. So every time, every year, it will change. They'll come up with some new tool, and the one come with some new tool, and some more optimized way it will come. So we need to update all the time. It won't be that much difficult because you are already working on something and it is related to that only.
Okay. Thank you for telling me everything about the data engineering, because I'm from different background. I'm a developer, .NET developer, but you are a data engineer and you have very good experience in the data engineering field. So thank you for your insights. So do you want to give any remarks on that, like anything about data engineering you want to speak about, anything else?
Yeah, guys, if you want to come into IT sector, if you are okay to learn, then definitely you choose data engineering as your career. It will last for years. It is not going to fade away soon. It will definitely help you to get good packages and good number of jobs also there. So that is yeah, from my side I want to tell. But yeah, you compare different technologies before choosing where you want to go. But if you are going college, if you are a college student, definitely from that time, if you start learning Python, SQL, and Cloud, no, then it will be very easy. Once you come out from the college and you start working in a data engineering, it won't be that much difficult.
Exactly.
uh,
And when they are in college, they have lots of time to explore the different
yes.
technology and all. They can choose like very wisely, like where they need to go and all.
Yes.
But after coming to the corporate, sometimes they do what they get chance to do.
Yes, correct. That is also correct.
Yes.
In your college, you already completed all these things, and try to do some POCs, some small projects of try to attend some ranking tests and all, competitions and all. So there also, and also one more thing, if you get a chance, try to do the internship. That will
Okay.
definitely help you.
Okay. So what do you enjoy the most? Being teaching to the student, or being a corporate employee?
Teaching is fun always. We can interact with fresh minds, and they'll ask a lot of good questions, and also good discussions will go on. And so if they ask which I don't know, I'll also look and I'll learn. So difference is, when you are working on a thing, when you are working on a project, you need to work on few tools only. When you're teaching, You need to explore everything
Everything.
360 degrees.
Yes.
So you need to know everything every time, each and every topic you will know. So that will be really fun teaching.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. That was it. Like about this podcast. What is the best advice you get in your life?
Get or give.
You get in your life, and what is the best advice you wanted to give to others?
So three things we need to consider. One is discipline, persistence, and
Self belief.
yeah, self belief.
Because what I believe, self belief is the most important thing. Like if you will not believe that you won't be able to do this, trust me, you will never be able to do that. And
Correct.
if you believe that somehow I will able to make it,
Yeah,
you are
we
going to
will find a
definitely.
way to make it.
So this is the best thing about self belief. So self belief is, I think, is the very important factor anyone should
Yeah,
carry. Thank you for coming in our podcast channel. So thank you.
yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for
Yeah,
watching,
thank you.
and please do subscribe.
Yeah, thank you so much, and hope you have learned something new. To our intention is to add value in your life. Like if you learn anything about data engineering, so we will think that our podcast has been
Yeah.
successful.
Yes.
So this is our motive as well. So thanks for watching. Thank you. Keep supporting us. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please subscribe and share to your friends who need to learn data engineering or who wanted to pursue their career in the data engineering. So thank you for watching.